Hello everyone, this is Dan, your resident Digimon fan. Welcome back to the channel, and it is time to unbox the product I teased at the end of a previous video, which is the 25th anniversary edition Vital Bracelet BE. So when the Vital Bracelet BE was originally available for pre-order, there were two Digimon special editions, I guess you could say, and I got a different one to this. So this was the main one. It was the most expensive one for sure. I can't remember how much it was at the time, but it comes with a lot of extra stuff and it is really cool. But I decided to go for the slightly cheaper option, which was this guy, the Digivice V, the one that comes with Kano Vicemon on the front, the Gammamon DIM, and this one also came with an Imperial Dramon trial DIM, which was like a pre-order bonus. I think. I don't know if the Imperial Demon DIM was available for the other one, so it was either a case of buy both or just buy this one, so I just bought this one. But Zen and TCG recently ran a promotion, so they were selling these for quite cheap. I think I got it for about £60. I'll put somewhere on screen so you can see the actual price, and I had to pick this up because it's just one of the few things that I don't have in my collection, and I do like premium Bandai special edition type stuff if I can get it. So that's what we're going to be opening up today. Let's get to it. Alright, let's get off this bubble wrap. Here is the outer box. It says Vital Bracelet BE Digital Monster 25th Anniversary Set. You can see it says this case is a protective package for product transportation. Please note this case will not be object for refund in case of damage, etc. So this is what Bandai often do with premium Bandai stuff. They just put it in a white cardboard box. For example, we have an almost identical white box for the Vital Bracelet version special, so it's kind of nice. Much bigger package this time though. So on this side we have a barcode and some symbols. Nothing on that side, that side, that side, or that side. So I think it's about time we got into this. And if we pull this out from the inside, oh, it's upside down. So this is a very nice box, isn't it? So you can see it's got some holographic effect on it. Really, really cool. Right, let's break it down. So in the top right, you can see it says 25th anniversary with like the background from the Digital Monster V-Pet, and then you've got the V-Pet over there itself. It says here fitness with Digimon, which is cool because usually it says fitness with characters, I think. Yeah, you can see the Vital Bracelet BE's actual tagline is fitness with characters, but this specifically says fitness with Digimon. Down here we've got a little holographic Agumon sprite that looks really, really nice. We've got the 25th anniversary set logo up top, Vital Bracelet BE. On the right side it says Bandai Namco. Some stuff in Japanese, B memory, and it says VBM cards, DIM cards, and B memories. So VBM, I think, was, is that Virtual Man? Is that right? It was another type of DIM before the B memories. And then over here, we've got this derpy looking Tyrannomon. I think this is like original Tyrannomon art. I think, something like that, which is why it's on here. But anyway, it looks really cool. And then, of course, the main event in the middle is what you can see here. So if I'm correct, I don't think there are two Vital Bracelet BEs in here. I think it's one Vital Bracelet BE, and then you get these two straps slash covers that go over the top, and they are designed after the original V-Pet. So you've got the sort of like brown brickwork one, and then you have the grey stonework one, which both look really, really nice. Let's have a look at the sides. On the top we have this really lovely holographic sprite work. Looks really, really cool. Let's see if we can figure them all out. So we have Betamon here, Numamon. This I think is Kazuchimon, if I'm right. I think that is Greymon. No, wait. That might not be Greymon. That might be someone else. Yeah, I'm not sure who this could be. Greymon is here. Devimon is here. You've got Pulsemon. You've got Bibimon. I guess this could be Mamemon. Botamon. Or is that Koromon? That's Koromon and that's Botamon. That, I guess, is the baby Pulsemon. This guy, I think, is Boutmon. Got Bancho Mamemon. This is a Blitzgreymon, I think. We've got Agumon. Got, I think, Shin Monzimon is this guy. Airdramon. and Monzemon. So I'm not sure who that is. I feel bad for getting them all except for that one. But I think these are all the sprites you can get on the 25th anniversary dim. So you can see here what's actually included. You have one Vital Bracelet with the strap, and then you can see the secondary strap there. You get the 25th anniversary dim, and then you get the artwork piece here with Tyrannomon, which looks really cool. On this side, you can see we've got fitness with characters, walk, training, and 2-on-2 battles. So the same sort of stuff they always advertise for the Vital Bracelet BE. On the back, lots of information, including some sprites of the Digimon training, which is really cute. On this side, we have new Digimon. This is Shin Monzemon, and they've got some information on him there. Sorry, the box is so long, it's hard to get it on the camera. But yeah, Shin Monzemon was actually created specifically for the 25th anniversary dim, and I really like him as a Digimon. I think it's because Monzemon only had an ultimate form in the original Digital Monster V-Pets, so they created a Mega specifically for this set, which is really awesome, and he is since featured on future dims. I think there was a full version of Shin Monzemon on the Ryudamon dim. It was either the Ryudamon or the Doramon B memory. I'll put on screen, whichever it was. More writing on this side, and that is everything. So I think it's time to have a look at the contents. Warning, choking hazard. Dun dun dun. Not for children under 3 years. Well, I should be okay then. And if we open it up, this is what we get. So a couple of things to unpack here. Lots of plastic as usual, unfortunately, but we have the 25th anniversary dim. We have the grey strap here, and then you have the brown strap here, which looks like has the Vital Bracelet in it. So we'll have a look at those in a second. In terms of this, we have the micro USB cable and some usual paperwork. And then on the back, we have Vital Bracelet BE. Thank you for always supporting Digimon. And I think this is Kenji Watanabe. This is original art that he created specifically for this. See, it says Digimon 25th with Tyrannomon. It looks really nice. And also, this is really thick. I thought it was just going to be a piece of paper. Let's have a look. So yeah, if we bring this out, it's actually quite a thick... It's not quite card. It's a bit thicker than that. That's actually really, really nice. You've got the nice gold border on it. I'm definitely going to be displaying this somewhere on my shelf. It looks really, really nice. When it comes to the other paperwork, yeah, you can see at the top, 25th anniversary set, and it has information on all the contents. And here it's telling you about how to set up the Vital Bracelet BE and what all of the different things mean. Then on the back, you have information about charging and getting your character set up. And then down here, it's talking about how to change the strap. Okay, let's have a look at these. We remove this plastic. And then here is our content. So 25th anniversary dim. I'm not actually going to remove this from here because I already have this dim. So in my case of many B memories, we do indeed have the 25th anniversary dim. It's exactly the same as this one. This is because I bought this dim separately because I didn't think I was ever going to pick this set up. So I've already used this dim heavily. I think I've completed it as well. So for that reason, I'll just be leaving that in here. Then let's have a look at one of these cases on their own. So what's kind of cool about this is that it's both a strap and a case for the Vital Bracelet BE. So you see it's got space for the screws to go in like that, and it's also got like a cover. So if we have a look at my current Vital Bracelet, so this is the current Vital Bracelet, and the good thing about this is that it kind of provides a protective cover to go over the top. So I think I might actually use this with this guy in a little bit. For now, let's pull out this Vital Bracelet here. So this one comes pre-installed. It has some pretty cool looking buttons actually. It's slightly different to the regular Vital Bracelet BE. So obviously each Vital Bracelet BE is different, but you can see this one has some kind of like brushed silver buttons, whereas this box standard black one I have has got like see-through clear buttons. So I quite like the look of both. What I'm interested to see is if there's anything special underneath here in terms of any logos or anything. So let's take this strap off. So to remove the strap, you need a little Phillips head screwdriver because there are 2 screws you need to take off. There is one here and one here. You shouldn't do any damage to it, so no concerns there. So that is the strap removed, and as you can see underneath, it is just a pretty standard looking Vital Bracelet BE, nothing to really write home about here. So let's put this back on. So you've got the strap here, and these 2 gaps, you put that part in there, and this part in there, and then you put these black pieces back into the slot and screw it back in. So let's turn this guy on and have a look. So, oh, it doesn't have any battery. I'm not going to be turning it on just now, seeing as I'm not going to be using it anyway. There isn't anything special in terms of the Vital Bracelet part itself. It's just a standard Vital Bracelet with this cool brickwork looking strap over the top of it that I actually really quite dig. It looks a lot cooler in real life than it does in the pictures, I'll be honest. So I really like this, but what we're going to do is we are going to have a look at the 25th anniversary dim, and we're going to be having a look at it on my regular BE. First things first, we're going to put this grey strap on it because it looks really cool. I just noticed while going to put this strap on that they've got all of the pixelated lines here. If we compare this to a normal strap, you can see that the normal strap is kind of like smoothed out in the normal design, even with these divots on the side, but this strap is all pixelated. I really love that. That's such a nice little detail. Anyway, what's really nice about these straps, as I mentioned, is that they've got this kind of protective layer. Because it's thicker and it sticks out more than the normal straps, it means that your screen is kind of naturally protected from scratches. If you're going to whack this on the wall, you're going to whack the case rather than the Vital Bracelet itself. Alright, so now it's time to look at the 25th anniversary dim. As I mentioned, I have already used this dim before as I owned it prior to owning this special edition set. So I have actually completed it, but we're going to hatch a new baby and I will raise him and we'll see what we get. Accepted, so let's remove our dim and watch our little baby guy hatch. You can see even the egg is this really cool looking sprite, so it looks really awesome already. And there we are. So you can see the background is like the traditional grassy with, you know, blue sky background from the original V-Pets, and the baby is this little sprite Botamon. Looks really cool. If we go to the status and then look at evolutions, you can see that we then have Koromon, the sprite version, as the next evolution as well. Let's have a quick look at the full evolution tree for this dim. So here we are, humanlost.com, and we're going to be taking a look at the sprites and the available Digimon that you can get on the 25th anniversary dim. There goes the cat. Goodbye, Godspeed. So one thing that's pretty cool is that you can actually hatch two babies, which I think this is the only dim where this is possible. Is that right? Okay, it turns out you can also do that on the Imperial Dramon dim. So it's only Imperial Dramon and the 25th anniversary set that you actually get two completely unique lines of kids, so that's pretty awesome. So basically the way that this works is that by default, when you hatch an egg on this dim, you will get this guy over here. You'll get Botamon. Doesn't matter how many times you put the dim into your Vital Bracelet, that is what you will get. But once you beat stage 3 of the adventure mission, then you will get this little guy drop into your characters. It's like a special, unique way to get Digimon rather than just simply you know, leveling them up to get something new. You actually need to essentially recruit them by completing the adventure missions. So I thought that was really unique and really cool. And you can see that the Pulsemon line on this dim is completely separate from the rest. So you can see you've got Dokimon, and then you've got Bibimon, Pulsemon as the rookie, and if you follow the line, you can see it only goes over here to Bulkmon. Ah, that's what the other sprite was. It was Bulkmon. I should have known that. And then Bulkmon can only evolve into Baltmon, and Baltmon can only evolve into Kazuchimon. So I think it is really cool that they've got Pulsemon's line on here, because obviously Pulsemon is a very new Digimon. When you're talking about the 25th anniversary, Pulsemon didn't appear until the 22nd year. Was the 23rd year of Digimon's lifespan, so he's very new compared to these other Digimon. So anyway, that's the unique line that you can get on this. And then if we have a look at the normal line, you go Botamon, Koromon, and then Koromon can evolve into either Agumon or Betamon. I think the majority of the lines on this dim are supposed to mirror the ones that you could get in the original Digital Monster V-Pet. So I think that's really cool. I never actually had those original V-Pets, so I couldn't say, but I believe that to be the case. So for the Agumon line, you can see we have here Agumon, we have a Greymon here, Metal Greymon, and then interestingly we have Blitz Greymon as the Mega instead of War Greymon. I wonder if that's just because they didn't have megas before. I'm absolutely correct. And let's take this opportunity to look at this. This is one of the really cool things about humanlost.com is they actually have like evolution trees for all of the Digimon things that you can get. So here we have the original version 1 and version 2 V-Pets, and you can see that the version 1 is essentially exactly what we are getting on this dim. So you can see Agumon, Betamon, Greymon, Metal Greymon, you've got Monzemon, etc, etc. So that's really cool, but they did not go up to Mega. So as they didn't go up to Mega, that's how we can end up with Blitz Greymon as the Mega here for the Agumon line. I think it's really cool that they've done that because this was released around the time of the 2020 Digimon Adventure anime. For other champions, we have here Airdramon, Tyrannomon, Seadramon, Meramon, and Devimon, as well as Numamon, of course. Other ultimates than Metal Greymon, we also here have Mamemon and Monzemon. And then for the other megas, we have Bancho Mamemon, so that's really cool. I think he was first introduced in the Adventure 2020 anime, or I think that's the only anime he's been in. And then as we talked about earlier, we have Shin Monzemon, who was a brand new Digimon created just for this dim set, which is really, really awesome. So yeah, it's a really awesome dim, this one. It's very, very nostalgic, and it suits the 25th anniversary set really well. I think if you're an old school Digimon fan and you used the original V-Pets, getting this must have been like an absolute dream come true. I feel a little bit guilty calling myself the resident Digimon fan when there are some people who have been fans of Digimon since the very, very beginning of the V-Pets. But, you know, hey, I coined the name first. So that's it, guys. That's the 25th anniversary set. Really, really enjoyed opening this. And now I've got this really cool grey Digivice to have on my wrist at all times. So, as I said, this is my normal black Vital Bracelet BE, but I've got it in the grey cover. So I really like this. I'm going to keep it on to protect my Vital Bracelet, but also just to, you know, look cool, you know. So I'm honestly ecstatic to be able to add this to my collection. The Vital Bracelet for me was a gateway into exercise. Once I got my first Vital Bracelet, I shortly afterwards got an Apple Watch, and now I have a Pixel Watch, and I focus on exercise like never before. I have daily goals. I have goals for movement, for drinking water, for having my heart rate up to a certain level by going on walks and doing weights, and I've got the exercise bike back there. I mean, that's all because of the Vital Bracelet. The bracelet on its own isn't an adequate fitness tracker. If you're only going for fitness specifically, it's not going to do everything you need, because as you become more serious, you discover that there are many limitations to what is essentially a children's toy. But as a gateway into the world of exercise, I think it's really good, and for children, this would be a great way to get them into the idea of, you know, exercising for gain, and gamifying it is a really good way of doing that. Anyway, I've gone off on a bit of a tangent. That's my unboxing of the 25th anniversary set for the Vital Bracelet BE. Really love it. If you can get it for a good price, then definitely do. I don't know if Zenin still have them in stock. Maybe it's worth checking them out. As I've said before, I'm not sponsored by them. I just do buy a lot of stuff from them. But that's it from me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you stopping by. And until next time, I'll catch you in another video soon. Take care.